boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom, going to work. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. We going to work. Boom boom boom. Boom boom boom. The morning shift starts now.
I'm after that bad life. Come here, 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 come here. I walk a bit down like come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm stroking your girl like come here, come here, come here. I'm telling you about like come here, 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 come here. She said it is hard to say I love you. Don't stop playing 'cause you never did. Although I showed you a life of luxury, give you my heart, I just never did. They say it's a problem when you getting money. I got a problem with being broke. Shawty say, Uno, acting funny. Get you a mirror, you see the joke. I'm like, been rocking this first time. I get my culture real hope. This ain't vanilla, this chocolate, baby. No remix, this pure dope. Call me a pest on first Sunday. Watch how I step on these niggas' toes. Most of these niggas is crash dummies. No work ethic, got no code. Got no more, got no goals. But ready to die by the free code. Shit, I'm earning my wins, going hard in the paint. Don't give me no free throws. 2 double shots at the Quavo. Rims offset when I pull up. Hit the vet gas when I take off. Slap high five with my amigos. I'm into that bad life. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I walk a bit down like come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm stroking your girl like come here, come here, come here, come. I'm telling you about like come here, come here, come here. That's my shit. Come here, come here. UnoDaOne. Come here, come here, let go. Pack me in paper, blast, took a man to the bag. I'm stretching it out like it's glad. The hood graded when it's 3rd and 10. You know I get after that sack. If you like,
Hey,
don't worry about paying it back. We treat the main thing like
morning, detectives. I hope you rested well. I feel amazing. You feel amazing. You're probably looking good. You're probably smelling good. You better be glad I ain't around you right now. Tell me what fragrance you rocking today to all my players, my male detectives. Let me know what fragrance you rocking today. Ladies, beautiful, beautiful ladies, what you smelling like today? Hey, and if you want to be put down on what you need to smell like, make sure you follow my boy, Mr. Catch My Whiff on TikTok. Hey, man, say, man, you know who it is. It's your boy, UnoDaOne, Jenny's hard-headed son. And we are back Tuesday. We in your face with another case. Actually, today, you, the wonderful morning crew, get to decide. You see right there on the screen. Right there on the screen. It say, which case will you choose? Legs in the cooler or deadly daycare? Y'all let me know. Go ahead and get your vote on, get your roll on. Whatever it is that you need to do, I need you to vote. It's right there on the screen, right? Hey, y'all know what it is. Clock in. I'm ready to go. You can see I'm turned. I'm too turned up. I'm ready to go right now. Is that a John Legend song? Yes, it is. Yes, I'm ready to go right now. I hope you are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm glad God blessed you with another opportunity to be better than you were on yesterday. So you over here kicking it with your boy. Show some love. Don't come in here acting like you're stuck up, like your day bad, and you breathing. Show some love and don't come in. Speak to your fellow detectives, and let's get this roll call. Hey, Handsy finna see who at work, man. Let's go. It's the morning shift. Let's do it.
Bernice, is this the right area for the roll call? Where the paper at? Where the paper at? Let's see who had the job. Who is Pernell here? What about Leroy? Did Leroy bring his country at? What about Sheikah? Is Sheikah here? Oh, they don't work. They don't work in no more. Well, I just want to say, uh, welcome in. This is the morning shift. It's your boy Handsy. I'm back. Welcome to work, detectives. Bernice, did I do that right? Bernice!
Roll call.
Hey, you see who it is. First detective in the door. Hey, and when I'm doing roll call, y'all, make sure y'all let me know what case you want to see today. It's on you, detectives. My boy Santiago in the building. Good morning, detective. Hey, good morning, Cat. How you feeling, man? I'm alive, man. I can't even complain. God gave me a opportunity, man. So you see it. I feel good, man. No cap. I love the mornings. I love the mornings. And I think I like this new time too, because it gives me time to go work. I couldn't go run today or do my walk with Bo because it's pouring down raining. So I want to give y'all that heads up. You know how to do it. You know how the internet get to acting when the weather funny. So, hey, Santiago, good morning. Ruthless, hey, bro, how did you enjoy your birthday yesterday? If you weren't here yesterday and you didn't get to say happy birthday to our brother, make sure you show him some belated birthday love. What you do, Ruthless? What you do, my boy? What you do for it? Hey, there she go. Hey, little buck. How are you? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Melissa. Hey, love. Good morning. I hope you are feeling amazing, detective. You ready to do this work? Man, let me know what you want to do. A couple of y'all I talked to so far. When I get further down the comment list, I hope I see what case you want to choose. Don't make cap choose, man. I don't want to choose. You feel me? I want y'all to be included in what we do. So make sure you pick it. Hey, there she go, her pretty face in the place. That's me, TT. Hey, boo. How you doing this morning? I hope you feeling amazing. And don't forget to let me know what fragrances y'all wearing. I'm gonna get to it. Y'all probably already said it, but I'm just getting to it. I want to touch it. I don't want to touch everybody. I want to speak to everybody. See, I be moving too fast. Sometimes my mouth moves faster than my mind, and I gotta slow down. Hey, loving. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Good to see you in here. Hey, there you go. Like I said, follow my boy, Mr. Catch My Will. TikTok. TikTok. Follow my boy, Disney Smith. That my OG. Help raise me. Real shit. Follow my bro. Follow my bro. Hey, we in here. I'm happy to be alive. King, what it do? Good to see you back in the building. Hey, I know you been a detective, King. You in here now. You family. You locked in, twin. Hey, we clocked in. I appreciate that. Let's be. Hey, Hazel. Good morning, Boogie Back. I hope you doing amazing. There she go. It's my Virgo twin. What it do, twin? Hey, Boogie Boy, how you feeling? Where my boy at? Where he at? He in them comments. I ain't been doing desk duty, but I got a desk duty in my back pocket. If he want to act crazy now. Well, welcome in, Mom. Welcome in. We clocked in. Thank you, Shauna. Hey, you can go listen to check me out a little bit. My last project was UnoDaOne. Flash Mob Uno on all streaming platforms. Check me out. Tell me what you think. Even if you don't like it, come back in the comments and be like, but I can't stand that. That shit's trash. I'll take it. Okay, we got them fragrances. Kush is your cologne. Well, good morning, it is. Mine too. Mine too. There you go. There you go, my bro. Hey, what they do, VOC? Make sure y'all follow my Virgo twin, Cheryl, right here. Cheryl, she right here. Creative Lab. And VOC the Shinobi, right here. Follow their individual pages, but their group page where you can see the hit podcast Saturday mornings at 10:30. Everything ain't for everybody. Melanated mushroom. Let's do it. Present and they are accounted for. Good morning, Bookie. But hey, rocking. Boy, we in there. That boy. You trying? Okay. All right. Keep wearing that around them ladies now. Your lady gonna go upside your head now, King. I can't. I got a sofa you can use now. Don't be right. All right. Better be careful what you're wearing out here. Vanilla or cucumber melon. Okay. I know. That's why he a vegetarian now, because you be wearing them fragrances right there. He should be eating off the bone. Yeah, Deadly Daycare. Oh, we got our first vote. Deadly Daycare. What else, Shauna? Ooh, you smell like that toasted coconut oil. Yeah. I'm going to keep my comment to myself. Yes, sir. What up, loving? No kids this morning. Ooh, you got a kid-free morning, TT? What you doing for it? Cooler, legs in the cooler. Uh-oh, that's 1-1. Good morning. Jasper, what's going on, family? What's going on? I hope you are feeling amazing. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for sure. Shell said legs in the cooler. Let's go. Hey, there go OG. Make sure y'all follow OG for that fragrance. Ruby, good morning. Bookie Butts, good morning. Thank you for being here. We all in here. Y'all ain't tell me what y'all want to do. Look who it is. Legs in the freezer. Make sure y'all follow my son. That's my baby boy. Got new content, got new vibes, got new flow. Follow. If you want to know what it feels like to be a college student on campus at an HBCU, right there. That's my baby boy. Tay TV1. Go over there when you like, share, and subscribe. Go watch some of his content. Put that light in the boat in that purple heart. He'll know his pop sent you. What up, son? Good morning, my boy. Okay. Oh, I want to see what's in the cooler. Okay, damn, y'all going with that cooler vibes. There you go. There go my bro. What up, Juice Man? Hey, what it do, fool? You good? Good to see you this morning, bro. I hope found good. I hope life feeling good. You ready to knock out these cases? We got 2 to choose from. Juice, we got 2 to choose from, bro. You got to make a decision. Happy birthday. I want to make sure I'm talking to everybody. We in there like Swimwell. Yes, sir. Up and clocked in. Frivolous. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know, I be having them spirit fingers sometimes. Hey, okay, look. Ooh, I like how you stack now. I like that EOS. Ooh. Ladies, if you never knew what a Boston butt feel like, put on some of that EOS in your very best fragrance on top of that and lay on the bed like this and see what your man do to you. Right off the bone. Right off the bone. Yes, sir, ski. Hey, man, I think I talked to everybody. I think I got everybody. So y'all, Daily Daycare. Hey, Self, good morning, boo. Good morning. Good to see you. How you feeling? Got the babies off on the way? They feeling good? Okay. Tell them Uncle Una and say, hey, have a wonderful day. No, and I hope they do have an amazing day. There she go. Look. Hey, Candy. Good morning, boo. Good morning. Oh, that perfect. I said something about that perfect on the song Her on the last project. Yeah, boy, yeah. That her get her. That perfect get her toe up too. Yes, sir. Welcome in. I think I talked to everybody. Beyonce, my sister, and I piece on that other stuff. Are you all pretty dope? Yes. Legs in the freezer. I think legs in the cooler is winning, man. Legs in the it look like legs. Y'all ready to get into this case, man? I'm gonna go ahead and hit this intro, and we gonna hit the intro, and we gonna come back with legs in the cooler. Put hashtag morning shift in the comments, man. After you hit your 100 taps. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's go.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's detective agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work. Let me tell you how I'm about to let you see the first half or the first minute of the case that we're not doing today. Maybe we'll run it tomorrow. We'll see. But here's the case that we're not doing today. Check it out. Morning, Shield.
You say something will go against you?
Police are at the home of Doretta Simmons. Earlier that morning, her daughter-in-law, Holly Shepard, had been babysitting a 2-month-old baby girl. Now that baby is on her way to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, and Holly is calling it an accident. No one in the house can agree on what just happened, but someone had spent the morning Googling whether a baby could survive a fractured skull. Little did detectives know Cora wasn't the only victim, because whoever was responsible had done this before, many, many times.
There's also, she also has some broken ribs.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord.
Ooh, boy, I would have been pissed off. I would have been pissed off. Yeah, I would have had a little attitude this morning. Good morning, Gabby. Good morning, Bookie Butt. Good morning, good morning. Make sure y'all hit that like on the way in. Yeah, we would have been a little furious this morning, y'all. Hey, there you go. What's up, bro? Good to see you in the building. Thank you for putting that brick into the foundation to help us grow to be the biggest true crime reaction show on the net. Hey, and my bro Ski Juice membership gifted one. I appreciate you, Juice. Man, y'all, we growing to be number one. Thank you, fellas. You see, I had to stand tall on that one. Oh, yeah, but I was clean with my salute. So, with that being said, y'all saw what we did. Y'all saw what we did. I ain't want to be arguing with y'all this morning. I don't feel like arguing with y'all this morning. Y'all help me. See, I've been working out. Look at my hands. Look at my hands, y'all. Yeah, I've been getting to that money, and that kettlebell been doing it to me. Give me some natural to put on these so I don't want to be touching my lady feeling like. But sometimes y'all lady be liking that sandpaper hands. Never mind. Let's get back to the cases. So, with the workload that you selected this morning, here we are. Legs in the cooler. Morning shift. Let's go, detectives.
He said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. And just like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
St. Joseph County Central Dispatch, Michigan, receives a call on the evening of May 22nd, 2019, from a man claiming he knows the location of a missing woman's body.
Did you see this firsthand, or he tell you this, or how?
He told me about it and asked me if I wanted to see the body, and I said no.
And when the cops respond to the address, what they find is worse than they could have imagined.
Yep, those are her legs. Now remember, when we open this is something that we're never going to be able to unsee.
The missing woman is 42-year-old Kelly Jean Warner, a mother and a grand.
King, man, I am terribly sorry to hear that, man. Blessings and love to you and your way, bro. Man, I hope God keep you on your journey of healing and give you the strength that you need, bro. If you ever need somebody to just pop it with, hit me up, man. You know how I go. We family for real. And this what family is. That's why I say we bigger than the internet, So, hey, man, thank you for being here and thank you for sharing that, man. Hey, detective, send some love to your bro. And Santiago, see, I knew y'all were going to be upset with me. Y'all already upset. I can't do nothing right, bro. I said, okay, y'all pick what y'all wanted to watch. I said, let me just show my folk what they missed out on. See, y'all mad at me, but I love y'all. And guess what I'm about to do, too? I'm about to run it back because I need to lock in. Let's go. Hit them bikes in the comments. Let's run this thing back to the top. Let's lock in, detectives. Morning shift.
Like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That bit really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bite, street, bite, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said, it ain't like hard and it's just back. That sounds weird.
Now see, I felt like you was
Send some love to my brother Dave, man. Look under the weather, man. Get well, bro. You done went over there, goddamn, doing all that. Ain't had no shirt on and shit. Now you're sick, man. Get better, man. Get better, bro. Let's get to this case. Morning shift.
He said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. And I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
St. Joseph County Central Dispatch, Michigan, receives a call on the evening of May 22nd, 2019, from a man claiming he knows the location of a missing woman's body.
Did you see this firsthand, or he tell you this, or how?
He told me about it and asked me if I wanted to see the body, and I said no.
And when the cops respond to the address, what they find is worse than they could have imagined.
Yep, those are
Thank you, Dad. Thank you. We love you more.
Now remember, when we open this is something that we're never going to be able to unsee.
The missing woman is 42-year-old Kelly Jean Warner, a mother and a grandmother with an interest in nature and climate justice.
He sound like my type of vibe. Miss Kelly sound like my type of energy. What could Miss Kelly, a tree-hugging, loving of grandkids, have done to be put in the cooler? Man, come on, man. They be picking the most vulnerable people.
No one's heard from her for weeks.
Do you mind if we come and look, make sure she's not here?
I can tell you she's not.
And the truth of what happened to her is almost beyond.
Ain't no way he done put Miss Kelly in that thing, man. Man, come on. Ain't no way he done put Miss Kelly in the cooler like that, no. Hey, one more time for the 99, man. Let's spin that thing. One more back. One more. Let's run it back one more time because I got to see it one more time. Is that all right with y'all? I need at least 20 detectives. We 29 deep. So what? I need 20 detectives. Put them bikes in the comments. Run this thing. Bite.
Bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That bit really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bite, screet, bite, pipe. Bike pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I see it. It ain't like hard on us back. That sounds weird.
Now see, I felt like you was first.
He said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. And I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
St. Joseph County Central Dispatch, Michigan, receives a call on the evening of May 22nd, 2019, from a man claiming he knows the location of a missing woman's body.
Did you see this firsthand, or he tell you this, or how?
He told me about it and asked me if I wanted to see the body, and I said no.
And when the cops respond to the address, what they find is worse than they could have imagined.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, those are like.
This
now remember, when we open this is something that we're never going to be able to.
Wait. Is this shit we should be allowed to see this on YouTube? That was a lot of. Okay, let's get into it.
The missing woman is 42-year-old Kelly Jean Warner, a mother and a grandmother with an interest in nature and climate justice. No one's heard from her for weeks.
Do you mind if we come and look, make sure she's not here?
I can tell you she's not.
And the truth of what happened to her is almost beyond believing.
I'm dumbfounded by what people are capable of.
He took a torch and would torch some of her body.
With chilling body cam footage.
I saw some toes and an ankle.
And a collection of terrified witnesses.
It's out there, man. He was just laughing about it. And he was bragging and laughing about it the whole time, which was the disturbing part.
Yeah, he's definitely a freak for sure.
Oh, nah.
You have a lot of detective shows, right? Sure.
Yeah. You on a detective show right now? The one's detective agency, the best in the world.
Oh yeah, if you keep the body cold or something, they'll preserve it.
Here on the decoder, this is the.
Y'all see it. My second favorite true crime documentary channel after Evil, of course. Decoder, then the villains. Hey man, let's get into
Story
it.
of the murder of Kelly Jean Warner.
But I think I've seen this before on Ewu. This case. Because that dude looked like Krusty the Clown to me.
The Sturgis Police Department responds to 209 North Maple Avenue at 11:12 p.m. that summer night. They know this is where Kelly Jean was last seen, and they know that the resident of the apartment might not cooperate with them.
Well, I don't think he's going to be very cooperative with you.
Okay. Most people are.
We take what we want.
He does have some violent tendencies, so.
It's always the big body, big burly ones with the short ankles that always want to talk about they the violent ones. They ain't never been around nobody really violent. Just because you punch a few walls and don't mean you.
All right.
Just because you can get a vulnerable woman and do something to it, don't mean you're violent.
He takes a few minutes to answer the door.
Hi, Wade.
Hey, Wade.
That smell was.
How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing? Doing good.
Oh, the way he opened the door right there, we would have locked Wade ass up.
I remember you from the Speedway.
Yeah. 3537, what are you up to now?
Look at him. Drop me some warrants in the comments, man. We're not finna play with Wade. We're not finna play with Wade. Where's Kelly? Off top. Where's Kelly? Wade, don't bring your big burly ass out here talking about hi. Where's Kelly, bro? Come on, detectives. We're not playing with him today.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
Not much.
And don't look like he had it on ice candy.
We're looking for Kimberly.
Kelly?
Or Kelly.
Oh, so we said the wrong name. You correct. I'm not playing with bro, man. I'm not playing with him. No, don't stop me. He is a dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. That did kind of look like Wade. Happy the dog look kind of like Wade. They kind of waddled alike and everything. And Shauna, you right. Krusty did not deserve that. Wade is a heat. They do not need to be in the same category. You right. I'm gonna break it down now. Let's get back to the case. Wade.
No, Kelly.
Kimberly
I don't like Wade.
or Kelly?
KJ?
KJ?
Yeah. Kelly. Nickname KJ.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard from that person in some months.
Thank you for the
She hasn't been around in a while.
She doesn't live with you or do you know her? Or do you...
Hey, Ruthless, close the damn door.
I haven't heard from her in a while. Last time
Hey, if you didn't see Night Shift last night, you wouldn't understand what we talking about. Close the damn door.
seen her is a couple months, and last I heard she's in Kalamazoo, and after that I haven't heard from her.
Well,
Richard, good morning. Welcome in.
Oh, well,
Do you mind if we come and look, make sure?
Gigi, thank you for that love. I just seen it was a gift. You know, I don't have the ability to see when you guys drop that love. You sent 100, Miss TT. Thank you for that love, Mama. I appreciate it.
I can tell you she's not.
This is 35-year-old Wade Allen. He's had
35. Come on, twin. That man 35, bro. That man a little older than me. I'm 45. Hey, come on now, be for real now. I know our foreheads might be the same, but look at us. Look, let me do my head like his. Who look younger? Get back to the case.
had run-ins with the local police before, which means they're on their guard.
Yeah, she is.
Bro, rest up, Dave. You ain't even gotta go hard today, bro. Just vibe with us, man. Save your energy.
But do you want me to get a caseworker's number? Again, I have to look through my information stuff, and I can give you the caseworker's number.
Just vibe with us. No, you ain't gotta do it.
Because I think her and I have the same one.
Say that juice, man.
Oh, that's a possibility. You have any shoes handy real quick? Can you just throw some shoes on real quick?
I could. Why? Why do I need my shoes on?
You know why,
You're gonna be detained and we're gonna get a search warrant. Okay. Well, you just want to walk in. That's it. Yeah, that's basically all we want to do is just verify.
Our bosses want to make sure she's not here. So we want to do what we got to do for our job, and then we're out.
And if she's here, we don't care. We could just say, hey, okay, if she's not here,
Do you want
Yeah.
to just one of you then?
One of us is fine.
Do you want to come in?
I'll go and wait. Thank you.
They can either come in now or they'll get a search warrant anyway and come in.
Man, I come in now and come in later. What? He let me in this time. Next time we coming to tear the whole house up.
Later, so he lets them in.
It's not much, but I don't have. I mean, I got my friend's sunglasses here, but.
I think I spoke to Jocelyn. I gotta make sure. Hey, Jocelyn, good morning, boo.
And then I got all this. This is my bedroom. You see? She's not here. I had her suitcase from when she was here.
You see what King said? Hit that like. Hey, listen, we are almost to 10,000 guys. We're almost. That's a big accomplishment. It's not big for everybody, but it's big for me, and I'm celebrating. We're having a mobathon. The mobathon is when we go 20. We're gonna try to go 24 hours until they cut us off the screen. That's my grandson calling me. And we're gonna scream 24 hours. We got 9,911. It's getting close. Let's go. Let's go, One's Detective Agency.
Just me, and if I do have a guest, I have a bed.
Yeah, bed. Okay.
But I don't have anyone here.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right, man.
Myself.
What's in the cooler?
Oh, that's for when the summer comes around.
Hey, unless you own crack.
All right, no problem. Can you open that for me, and then we'll get out of here?
Well, not right now. I can't.
Did y'all hear that? I was talking too damn much. I'm gonna run that back, not with the graphic. I'm gonna run that back so you can hear the whole exchange. Let's go to the top.
I'll walk in. That's it. Yeah, that's basically all we want to do is just verify.
Our bosses want to make sure she's not here. So we want to do what we got to do for our job, and then we're out.
And if she's here, we don't care. We could just say, hey, okay, if she's not here,
Do you want to just one of you then?
One of us is fine.
Do you want to come in?
I'll go and wait. Thank you.
They can either come in now or they'll get a search warrant anyway and come in later. So he lets them in.
It's not much, but I don't have. I mean, I got my friend's sunglasses here, but not much of anything.
He said, I got my friend's sunglasses here. I bet you them Kellys. I bet you them Kelly glasses. He talking about not much of anything. He's just trying to give them, he's trying to lead them to where he want them to look. Look in that refrigerator. That's how my grandma used to say refrigerator. Look in that refrigerator. Hand me a cold soda.
And then I got all this. This is my bedroom. You see? She's not here. I had her suitcase from when she was here. Just me, and if I do have a guest, I have a bed.
Yeah, bed. Okay.
But I don't have anyone here.
Okay.
And I just
all right, man.
Myself.
Oh, my mama.
What's in the cooler?
What's in the cooler?
Well, that's for when the summer comes around. I'm gonna have parties and stuff. So.
All right, no problem.
Oh, that's when summer comes around. He be having parties and stuff, and that's his cooler, bro. You don't have friends. You don't have friends. I can tell by your living arrangement. You don't have friends unless they're junkies. And I hate to say that. Or they're vagrants that's just trying to find a roof over their head, bro. You don't have friends at all.
Can you open that for me, and then we'll get out of here?
Well, not right now. I can't. I want to save that for later.
Okay.
For when the summer gets here, so. But I showed you. She hasn't been here in forever.
Wade's evasiveness is suspicious.
Right.
You want to open that cooler for me?
Well,
can you open the fridge for me? Make sure she's not hiding in there.
There's no point in the fridge either. Okay. It's just food and stuff.
I understand.
Her head in there.
Dan.
No.
All right. Why don't you
Y'all think her head in the freezer, in the cooler? I mean the refrigerator. Let me know if you think the head in the refrigerator. if you do put a head in the comments with an ice cube next to it. Back to the case.
Throw your shoes on real quick.
Oh,
Good morning, Karen. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What, you have shoes you can throw on real quick?
Because you're not sleeping because you know your mind is like, Karen, we must go solve cases with our family. Welcome in. Even though you got insomnia, come kick it with your family. Get your little hot cocoa, kick your feet up, and let's solve this case. Legs in the cooler. This is Wade. This is Wade. Wade is 35 years old. So that tells you a lot right there.
But here, I'll help you.
Okay, I'll help you out. Go on out.
Well,
yeah, you're detained right now, okay? I don't know her. I don't know
straight
anything
up,
about her. I don't know if she's hiding from the law or hiding from her family or
yes,
what
for
she's
sure.
doing.
I don't think she would.
I just want to verify, okay? Can I look in that cooler over there?
That's kind of, like I said, later on, and
Twin, you ain't even have a story to tell us about the cooler. Yeah, later on, my mom came back like, bruh, wait.
Man, they going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with them? Going to jail.
You see our bro Bout Tastic in the building. Bout, you 38, I'm 45, and we don't look like that. That man looks 63, bruh.
Summer stuff, but I'm trying to keep my stuff kind of private. You know?
Well, that's fine. All I want to do is open it, say, KJ, you in there, and then close it right back up, and I'll get out of here. You'll be out of handcuffs, and we'll be gone.
Well,
Mandy, welcome back. Good to see you.
Good
morning.
For the rest of this, and I'll just get detained.
Okay. They take him downstairs to wait for the warrant, but when he's in handcuffs, he changes his
Look
tune.
at this sweat. That boy's sweating bacon grease.
I'm shook up right now. I'm in handcuffs, and
Well, I understand it. All
he
you
wasn't
had to do
prepared.
is
He
say,
thought he got away. He was clever.
go ahead and look wherever you want to look, and we see all sorts of crazy stuff. So if there's
The cooler and the refrigerator. Oh, no, don't look at that. That's just when I go partying on the summer.
We were looking for, sir.
yeah, we're not. If there's anything illegal in there, we could care less. Okay.
there isn't. So,
Okay.
you know,
Our job is just to try to find KJ. And if she's not there, we'll move on somewhere else.
Finally, he agrees to let them look in the cooler.
So am I good to look around a little bit? Then we'll get you out of handcuffs and we'll leave.
Thank you, Melissa.
I'm good to check things out. All I'm concerned about is any closets or any coolers.
Thank you, Dave.
Just in here, you can watch.
Okay.
Hey, still working.
Can I pop it open and just take a peek?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying about.
Why don't you step back for a second? What's in there?
This stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's head out here.
But my wallet's right there.
Okay. I'll grab it.
Out. Get outside.
Head out here.
Everything's good now.
Yep. Everything's good.
I showed you everything.
Yep. You're under arrest, okay?
The deputy can't believe what he's found in that cooler. It's beyond his worst nightmares, and he immediately calls for backup.
Jeff, hey, this is Wired. We've got homicide, located the body. We're getting crime task force getting ready, and you probably want to come check this out.
What?
We got a homicide, found a body in a cooler, had consent to search a house. We finally got consent to go in after
Thank you.
getting beat.
Thank you, Tanya.
Finally let me look in the cooler.
We locked in. Appreciate y'all.
The cooler contains human body parts, a woman's torso, naked, and with the legs severed.
Okay, now it stinks.
Yeah, that thing stacked
Well,
up like
there's
that.
a lot more evidence in here somewhere then. Yeah, now it does. I must have been holding my breath or
Better be
something.
careful about that one.
All right.
Did you check that cooler in the bedroom yet? Yeah.
Yeah, you VIP for sure.
Probably gonna be the legs. It's the same smell.
Sure enough, when they look inside it,
Yeah, those are her legs.
That's what he said. Yeah, those are her legs. He said, "Oh yeah, it's starting to smell now." Ooh, and he was laying in there. He was laying in there every night. Every night he just, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. I would have threw, but I can't do smells. That boy a dog. He a strong stomach dog. You a ugly little 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 dog. We feeling the grips, they bumps, the bumps. I'm a ugly little dog and you know it.
I saw some toes and an ankle. Did you guys notice he's got a bunch of rubber gloves and stuff right here?
they spend hours combing over the scene.
That's what I'm saying,
What I would like to
bro.
determine is he cut her up in the apartment. If he cut her up in the apartment, is he talking a body? If he's going to dismember a body, you're going to have a large amount of blood inside of a very small apartment. Does it have carpet inside of there? Does it have hard floors? Does it have hardwood?
Laminate, I think.
Laminate.
I think it's got carpet.
They found a circular saw. Did you see what they're talking about? Is it this?
I have not seen it.
Oh, I mean, not
reciprocal.
Oh, reciprocating saw, not a circular saw. There's all your garbage bags and rope and scissors and.
Yeah, like a sex actor. Hooker. That boy mean and vicious.
Well, and what he was trying to
Evil
tell
as hell.
them, I think, is she was already dead.
They're also fairly sure that the caller was correct. These are the body parts of Kelly Jean Warner, who's not in Kalamazoo after all. She's right here in Wade's coolers.
There's an ID right here. There's some glasses. If I want the female. Her stuff over there. The suitcase now is hers. This is not really hers. There's a love note here. There's a note.
Is there?
Yeah.
Sam took pictures of all this stuff.
Yeah. It seems like they were friends. I was thinking.
But how did she get there? Wade's behavior.
Laminate, I think.
Laminate.
I gotta see this note, guys.
They found a circular saw. Did you see what they're talking about? Is it this?
I have not seen it.
Oh, I mean, not reciprocal.
Oh, reciprocating saw, not a circular saw. There's all your garbage bags and rope and
I'm talking about
scissors and.
You're like a sex actor. Hooker or what?
He says, well, and what he was trying to tell them, I think, is she was already dead.
They're also fairly sure that the caller was correct. These are the body parts of Kelly Jean Warner, who's not in Kalamazoo after all. She's right here in Wade's coolers.
There's an ID right here. There's some glasses. If I want the female. Her stuff over there. The suitcase now is hers. This is not really hers. There's a love note here. There's a note.
Is there?
Yeah.
Sam took pictures of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for defending me. I can't read that. My love, you are right that I can't read that. Or keep while we are at Paul's house. I do not steal at all. I love you so much. KJ, Kelly Jean. I didn't know some of that was kind of.
It seems like they were friends.
Yeah, he's a copy, bro.
But how did she get there? Wade's behavior makes it clear he had something to do with it. But the detectives can't take anything.
That's what I'm saying. When I be seeing these people that commit these type of crimes, and they have a lady that's like outgoing and beautiful, and you can see that they're a welcoming spirit. How do you end up with these He doesn't even look like somebody that would be approached by a lady of that stature or that caliber, unless she had fallen off the trail and started dibbling and dabbling in some drug use. This the type of dude that take advantage of the addicts that may be going through that phase or that period in their life. He is not an upstanding guy.
For granted, and they know this case might be more complicated than it appears.
He do look like Pennywise.
He wants to get away with it.
That's the perfect clown. It wasn't Krusty. It was it, for sure. That's good work, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Back to the case.
Great job, man.
I wonder, I'm sure the
That's what
time
I'm
will tell,
saying,
but
or something.
the things I'm most interested in is find out when.
That's real. Melissa says, because not everyone has discernment, but I'm glad God bless you.
They take him into custody.
What I need to do is anything in your pockets I need to put in.
It had to be drug use, Mandy. I'm with you. It had to be.
Put in bags, you can have it back.
You just really real.
Yeah.
Scared prayers.
It's about 8.
What happened? What did I miss somebody? What happened? Did I miss Derek? Who do I miss? The prayers for you. Good morning.
30 a.m. when the detectives sit him down in an interview room, and despite their horrifying discoveries, they start by building a rapport with him.
We're gonna have a chat with you real quick. Can I get you anything else?
I don't even
You want me
see
to fill
that.
your water bottle or
A little bit.
a little bit?
Oh,
I'll
here
get
we
you
go.
some water. Okay. We got some homemade cookies in there that are really good. You want a couple?
Tell
cookies?
Grandma we love her. Welcome in, Miss Derek.
Yeah.
And it gets Wade talking immediately, but not how the detectives might have expected.
Didn't mean it, I didn't want to know.
That's why I'm working out. That's exactly why I'm working out. Cause man, yo,
She has fits. One moment, like she was in the shower.
Yep, they were just born that way, Candy. You're right.
We'll walk you through that. We'll
Let's go.
We'll
Let's
get it
get
all
big.
figured out. So
Not wanting each, but I just had no idea where to present the situation without looking back on me. So the only thing I had next to plan is to give her a proper burial somewhere. I don't know where.
gotcha. Well, we'll go over that. So
He's acknowledging that he knew Kelly Jean had died, but not that she was murdered.
I don't know a lot about procedures, but
you were shot at
him. On the day I found her like that, if I had called it in, would there be a different outcome?
They take him back to basics first.
All right, and where do you reside at?
209.
You can tell he thinks he's just so much more intelligent than others. He's trying to spin the narrative if it would have been a different outcome. Man, if you don't shut up all that line talking about she was already dead. No, twin.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
Cut it out, bruh. Wade.
Maple Street.
209 North Maple Street. Okay. And who do you? Apartment 2. Okay. And who do you live with there?
I live by myself.
Have you lived with someone there in the past?
The only one I had live with me for a while was Kelly Jean. We've been dating on and off for a couple years.
What I would like to know from you,
Juice, and don't mess it up. Neither get my stuff right, bruh.
is, in your own words, what happened to Kelly Jean?
I know she's been through a lot, and
Yes, he's a murderer. Absolutely. They crazy. He's a liar. He's a dweeb.
Might take a little bit to describe.
Shawty, you so funny. Good morning, Bookie Boy. She talking about I came in with the movies.
There's a lot.
See, that's why
I'll start with saying that.
Nah, y'all ain't finna talk about me like that.
Okay.
Alright, so her eating levels are important. She has to have a certain amount of sugars or whatever.
So she diabetic?
I only bring that to attention because I know at one point while she was making cereal, she fainted and really hurt her head, and it really concerned me.
So you put that in there talking about, yeah, her sugar levels is off. And one time she fainted and hit her head, and it really concerned me. No, you bapped her upside the head, blunt force trauma, and she didn't perish. She didn't die from the injury. So that's why you went back on your computer and look, can someone survive a crushed cranium? Boy, you ain't finessing nobody. I'm on it today. Nah, come on back here. Bap said, we're at a straight damn desperation. I mean, that's really the only logic to some of the stuff. Man, you're high as hell out of your mind. He is definitely Bap, man, this man he's deranged, bro. He's detached from reality. He doesn't have any friends to keep him grounded in what this reality is. So he thinks he can just talk his way and outsmart people. Look. He really thinks he's getting away, like he's thinking he's smarter than the average bear.
There's a little after that.
B.O.B. Hold it down. What up, TJ? What's going on? All the way Australia. What's up, bro? I hope everything good your way in a good place, good space.
Impairment issues.
Good. Thank you for being here.
Whether it's speech, memory, things like that. I was concerned.
We're cheering from Subway. For real.
Into a really bad relationship, and
he definitely Tinky Winky. I'm gonna spin back a couple of seconds.
Might take a little bit to distract, but there's a lot.
Please take your time.
I'll start with saying that she's hyperglycemic.
Yep.
Alright, so her eating levels are important. She has to have a certain amount of sugars or whatever. I only bring that to attention.
Aaron, let me pull out my damn glasses. Now I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, where did I know that? Let me read it again.
I know at one point while she was making cereal, she fainted and really hurt her head. It really concerned me. Because a little after that, I started seeing impairment issues. Whether it's speech, memory, things like that. And I was concerned. Because I believe
so she started having speech and memory issues because you bust her head, fool.
She left for a while, got into a really bad relationship, and when she came back to me, there was just...
I hope they do.
But...
Miss T, that girl crazy.
Yeah, there was that.
Miss T, why did you take that out? I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to sound crazy. I was like, man, look like he's sitting on the toilet. I think that's why I can't even look at it like that. Because he look like he's holding on to the, the handicap rail to help you get up off the toilet when your legs ain't good. Man, that's what I said in my head. Miss T, you got to get out of my mind because we got corruptness going on. He did like he's taking a mean number 2. Leaning back and everything.
I saw like a yellow thing forming in her eye at one point. Then that turned into a blood sac. And that became both eyes.
When did you observe this, or when did you notice this issue with her eyes?
This
you done bust that lady head, man.
All of this is going to be only 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying, OG.
Because it was about 2 weeks after that when I found her in the shower.
Yes.
All right, so
he's Batman in his world, Candy.
She passed out, hit her head on the floor.
Wade describes all these health issues Kelly Jean was having after an accident in the shower. Health issues he claims led to her.
Y'all, I don't even want to tell y'all, I had that same shower curtain in the military with that sun. Yeah.
Her death, but something isn't adding up.
When she passed out and hit her head, did you guys go to a doctor or anything when you noticed the stuff in her eye, or maybe the motor skills were a little bit off or anything like that? Did you try to get some medical treatment for her, see what was going on, anything like that?
I didn't take her, no. I didn't know if she could move or get around.
2 weeks later, he helped her run a bath.
I figured she'd be okay.
2 weeks later, after you done bapped her head and she survived, You torturing this lady. You torturing this lady. Talking about you ran her a bath. And you probably drowned her, twin. Like, you probably did that.
So just taking a bath. You know. So I started
You done
water
pissed me
for
off.
her. I thought she'd be okay if she was laying down, not standing up. I wouldn't have to wash over her.
She wouldn't fall.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I see her in the morning, she was breathing.
That's what I'm saying, Ruby.
What really shocked me is when I saw her feet.
My perfume got me, yeah. De La Cush by I think the brand is El Drug Dealer. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. Woo! Smells delicious.
And it means that she started with hot water and I don't know, didn't have the strength to turn the knob. I can't understand why.
Do you hear this, guys? He is laying out exactly what I said. That lady perished by drowning after you bapped her in the head and she didn't die. You hit her blunt force trauma, probably with a hammer. One of them tools you got in there. Them bapped that lady. Maybe you socked her and she failed that, and but from blunt force trauma from your hands, Wade, she didn't die. You finished the job in that tub. She talking about she was too weak to stop the water. Is that what we calling holding somebody under the water? Too weak to stop it?
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
Stop all that lying,
Why she didn't turn it or adjust it and I don't know if that was the cause of death. Is hot water or maybe she tried to get up and fell or something. I don't know. I seriously do want to know what the cause of death was because I really don't.
See, he pissing me off now because he trying to play in our face. I seriously want to know what the cause of death is. Like, man, see, them detectives, see, this is why we need one of us in the interrogation room at all times. Because I give you the code like this, I'll be like, detective.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, me,
don't know.
So, do we know approximately when this was, when you went back in the morning and found her in the bathtub and she wasn't breathing?
8 or 9. Morning, I think.
No, like what date? Like today is what, May?
Karen, exactly. He must have whacked her pretty hard for her speech and her eyes to be affected. He said it turned yellow and turned into a blood sac in her eyes, bro. That's like raccooning. That comes from like striking in the top of the head and affecting both eyes. Yeah, he hit her head. He ain't even whack her in the face. He had to hit the top of her head or the back of her head to cause that raccooning in her eyes and turning from that yellow to the blood sac. Yes, that lady suffered a traumatic brain injury from the hands of this Teletubby Tinky Winky boy.
I don't know my dates. I know I was working at Speedway for a few weeks.
Speedway? I got gas for Speedway the other day. I wish I would have seen your Pennywise.
She passed away during my time working there.
Did you call her?
Oh, Ruby. Look what Detective Ruby said, y'all. Did he make her take a shower after he beat her down? Bet she was his prisoner too for his essay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I can't deny that. Good work, Detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, Detective. Good work.
Did you call anybody at all?
Thank you, Santiago. He absolutely does look constipated.
I didn't know I don't know how different it would have been. I mean, if I
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would have, boy. That whole when he holding on to that pole over there, all that hell would have been on this side. That boy would have had a comb over by the time I popped him one time, like power slap on my mama, boy. Cause like he had to drug her, twin. Hey, JD. Hey, boo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you in the place. We got a goofy on the line, JD. You see this fool. He done dismembered this baby, this lady, put her in the cooler, put her head in the fridge. I just made that part up. But we ain't found the head yet. We only found the legs, okay? And he's sitting here acting as if, she fell down and hit her head. And then I ain't know what to do, so I cut her up and put her in the cooler. Welcome in, JDT, man. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is super crazy. Let's get back to this case.
would have made a report, like, I've been through a lot of scenarios where I've been accused of a lot, and I've been through a lot. So I haven't been in a situation where I felt like I could.
A legitimate fear of injustice or a guilty
He's a dweeb, bro. Look at his face, bro. He's like,
conscience.
he look like he'll be a jobber in WCW, bro. Steve Jingleheimer faces Sting. Like, get your ass out of here.
I felt like no matter what I say or do, I was just gonna be guilty. But I figured even though what.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for gifting that membership. Hey, man, y'all do me a big favor. Hit 100 taps for my bro Juice and send him that salute for another membership gifted to make another person a detective in the precinct. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that love, twin. Let's get back to it.
She doesn't have any family. She doesn't have any.
Because he's a dweeb.
Hey,
Tasha.
I would visit her.
Good
I
morning.
Want her to have, like,
welcome in.
Nobody visit her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you guys would do with her now, but if I could know where she was buried, I would like to go.
She's in the bathtub. She's not breathing. What transpired from there?
Well.
Amen. Amen.
Not pretty, I'll say that. Seeing things that I can't unsee.
Oh, okay.
So it took me a while to get some coolers. In the process of that, I would run cold water.
Oh yeah, y'all right. UNT right. I ain't think they found the torso yet, but y'all did. Y'all spot on. Good work, detectives. I was probably talking too much.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Until I got some coolers, because I was like, I mean, you have a lot of detective shows, right?
Sure.
You know, so
Very good.
tell you if you keep the body cold or something, maybe it'll preserve it. I don't know. Maybe I'm ignorant in what I'm thinking, but that's TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I kept cold water running on her a lot.
When you say that, you mean that she was still in the bathtub, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't move her at all for a long time.
How long do you think a long time would be?
Oh, gee! That boy throw his head back like Michael Bolton every time he...
2 or 3 weeks. Like, a portion of April.
A couple times a day, just
be like
ice cold water. Or...
Yes, bro. Yes, belt is crazy.
I felt like it would help preserve.
No, I'm sure it did.
Good morning. Welcome in.
Decompensation process.
I hope everything is well your way. You're in a good place, good space. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like on the way in. We appreciate it. Bell said, you drop You dropped you at McDonald's apple pie on the side of that cooler. Hey, big dog, for sure. He know he cool. What's going in? What's going on? But we going in on this case, and that cooler that you see, Coop, is a dead body. Well, ain't no body in there. It's just some legs that's been decomposing for about 3 weeks now. And the guy that you'll see shortly that looks like a Teletubby mixed with Pennywise, mixed with your worst nightmare is Wade. He's the one that did it. Welcome in, Twin. Let's get back to it.
Because I'll come in and check on her, and I know she's passed, but I still talk to her. Okay.
That's why he says he bought the coolers too, to preserve her.
Well, I wanted to put her all.
So, the little one had the legs in it, and then the big one had the torso, but no head. We ain't looking at refrigerator yet, did we? Nope, the head in there.
So she could be whole. But I couldn't really move her in any
We
kind
own
of
that.
way
We
to
do not play
keep her
it.
whole. Nothing I could do to keep her.
Yep, arms and head. We ain't find no arms.
Remain whole. That's where it really got gross.
What happened at that point?
Now he with us.
Well, when I had to get the second cooler, I had to put her legs in that one. And I'm not gonna lie, that was the grossest thing ever.
And I guess help me understand.
But you just sat there clearly. You just sat there like, oh my God, I'm not gonna lie, that was the grossest thing ever. So he put the torso of this young lady, no arms. Well, the arms are still attached to the torso, is my question. So he just took her legs, cut her legs, put it off in a little cooler. He put the torso, maybe the arms attached, no head. We did not call the head at all. But you said you did that because you were scared because she died from a natural injury, from falling and hitting her head, and her sugar below. This man here is a savage. But before I make him a dog, I want to know from my detectives. You think he got some mental health issues going on? Should we send him to the crazy house? Not using mental health as an excuse, because we see in these cases time and time again, they use mental health as a crutch. We're not doing that. But we can recognize when someone has a mental health issue, bro. Do you think, detectives, with the information that you've gathered so far in this case, does he have a mental health issue, and should we be sending him to the crazy house? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's get back to the case.
How she was in one and her legs were on another.
Necrophilia, for sure. Maybe that's why he kept her that long for dismembering.
Okay, when you say that, you mean that her body was too big for the first cooler? So you couldn't fit her in the first cooler? And was she too stiff to be able to move her around to...
Detectives. Y'all vibe with me, right? Y'all rock with me, right? So y'all wouldn't mind if I spin this back, because I want to really get into the detail, because I've been popping a lot, okay? I know when I'm talking too much. I used to get in trouble for this shit. I've been talking a lot. I want to go back because I feel like I've been missing some detail. I want to go back about 3 minutes. Is that okay? If that's okay with you, put them bikes in the comments, and we're going to spin this thing back, because I want to hear what he really did to her. Let's do it, man. Let's run that thing bike, man. Let's run that thing bike.
Like bike.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bike, street, bike, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sound crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said, it ain't like hard and that's just back. That sound
Now,
weird.
see, I felt like you was freestyle.
2 weeks later, he helped her run a bath.
What up, Twink?
I figure she'll be okay in a bath.
I think I need to go a little bit more than 3. So let's go 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go. Boom. Let's go right here.
What happened to Kelly Jean?
Boom. Perfect.
I know she's been through a lot. And
thank you, Mama. Thank you, Juice. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Kale. Thank you, Shale. Thank you, JDT.
Might take a little bit to distract, but there's
Personality issue. Okay, I respect that.
I'll start with saying
Thank you,
that
Shauna. Thank you,
she's
listen.
hyperglycemic.
Okay.
Thank you, TT.
Alright, so her eating levels are important. She has to have a certain amount of sugars or whatever.
You're not crazy. Okay, bet.
I only bring that to attention because I know at one point while she was making cereal, she fainted and really hurt her head, and it really concerned me. Because a little after that, I started seeing impairment issues, whether it's speech, memory, things like that.
So she hit her head, and then you begin to see impairment issues with her speech and her vision and things like that. Her memory. Why not call the ambulance at that time? If it was a true medical emergency and an accident, a true accident, why not pick up the phone with your Viana sausage fingers and dial three digits and say, "Hey, it's me, Pennywise. My friend fell and bumped her head. Send help, please."
Lying, why you always lying? Oh my God, stop.
Concerned. Because I believe she left for a while, got into a really bad relationship, and then when she came back to me.
He guilty, you right. You on time.
But
yes.
Yeah, there was that. And then I was trying to take care of her. I saw like a yellow thing forming in her eye at one point. Then that turned into a blood sac. And that became both eyes.
When did you observe this, or when did you notice this issue with her eyes?
This was within a week or two. All of this is going to be only 2 weeks time period. It was about 2 weeks after that when I found her in the shower.
Alright, so she passed out, hit her head on the floor.
Wade describes all these health issues Kelly Jean was having.
And he said she passed out and hit her head on the floor, man.
After an accident in the shower, health issues he claims led to her death. But
do you think that they were sexually involved before or after her death? Ooh. I think Candy said that he was a necrophiliac.
something isn't adding up.
When she passed out and hit her head, did you guys go to a doctor or anything when you noticed the stuff in her eye, or maybe her motor skills were a little...
See, as soon as I get off this show, I'm finna go do 100 push-ups messing with y'all, man. I'm not finna be,
Did you try to get
y'all
some medical
hell.
treatment for her, see what was going on, anything like that?
Thanks, Karen.
I didn't take her, no. I didn't know if she could move or get around.
2 weeks later, he helped her run a bath.
I figured she'd be okay in a bath, so just taking a bath. You know. So I started to water for her. I thought she'd be okay if she was laying down, not standing up. I wouldn't have to wash over her.
She wouldn't fall.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I see her in the morning, she wasn't breathing, and what really shocked me is when I saw her feet. And it means that she started with hot water and I don't know, didn't have the strength to turn the knob. I can't understand why she didn't turn it or adjust it, and I don't know if that was the cause of death.
Not one single solitary tear has dropped from his fat little cheeks. He ain't show no sign of emotion or being hurt. None of that. None of that.
Hot water, or if maybe she tried to get up and fell or something. I don't know. I seriously do want to know what the cause of death was, because I really don't know.
So, do we know approximately when this was, when you went back in the morning and found her in the
was that a
bathtub?
head? Did we see the head in the refrigerator yet? That was the hit, was it?
So, do we know approximately when this was, when you went back?
I'm all in the refrigerator. I'm all in the man refrigerator, man. That's what I'm saying. I got the same curtains too, Mandy. Are we cereal unalivers? Mandy, that's what I said. Am I a cereal unaliver? That boy got the same flavor as me. At least you got one too, Mandy. So you crazy just like me then. Let me get back in this refrigerator. Is that the head? There's something blocked. Yep. They got it blocked off. Dang, he got that girl head sitting in there like a banquet meal. That is.
Again, in the morning, you found her in the bathtub and she wasn't breathing.
8 or 9. I think.
No, like what date? Like today is what, May 23rd. Yeah.
I don't know my dates. I know I was working at Speedway for a few weeks, and she passed away during my time working there.
Did you call 911? Did you call anybody at all?
Yes, Bell. His story was sorry.
I didn't know what. I don't know how different it would have been. I mean, if I would have made a report, like, I've been.
I'm thinking that too, Melissa. I think they were cool. She might have fell down on her luck or something, or she might have just been kicking it with him. I still think it may have been some drug use involved, bro. He looks like the type that do some crazy drugs too. Like, I really just feel like they were druggy buddies. Like they were drug buddies. They used to smoke together, probably get high together. And he wanted some cookies, and she was like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of here. Even in her drug-induced euphoria, she was like, boy, if you don't get your ass out of here. And it took his lame self over the edge. I'm with you.
There are a lot of scenarios where I've been accused a lot, and I've been through a lot. So I haven't been in a situation where I felt like I could.
A legitimate fear of injustice or a guilty conscience.
I felt like no matter what I say or do, I was just going to be guilty.
Damn.
I figured even no matter what, the best I'll do is I want to give her a proper burial somewhere. She doesn't have any family. She doesn't have any.
Normal till I snap out of it.
At least
thanks for asking.
I'll put her,
we glad you here, though.
I wouldn't want her to have, like, nobody visit her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you guys would do with her now, but if I could know where she was buried, I would like to go.
She's in the bathtub. She's not breathing. What transpired from there?
And I feel like she couldn't do it. My girl, Shauna said, I'm sorry, but anytime I've taken a bath and I'm tired and the water is on, I use my foot to turn that shit off. Every woman does this. This is a known fact between women. And I can agree. But I think she wasn't even alive at that point. That head injury had already whoop-de-whoop, took her out, man. This man is just making up a whole story to try to make it seem like he did some type of mercy type. Oh, she was already... Only thing I can get in trouble with is the messing with the corpse. No, it's not gonna work. But you're right.
Not pretty, I'll say that.
Facts.
Seeing things that I can't unsee. Okay, so it took me a while to get some coolers. In the process of that, I would run cold water on her until I got some coolers, because I was like, I mean, you have a lot of detective shows, right?
Sure.
You know, so
he was running water on her, thought that was going to preserve her.
Or something.
Boy, stop.
It'll preserve it. I don't know. Maybe I'm ignorant in what I'm thinking, but that's TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I kept cold water running on her a lot.
When you say that, you mean that she was still in the bathtub, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't move her at all for a long time.
How long do you think a long time would be?
2 or 3 weeks, like a portion of April.
A couple times a day, just
it'd be like
ice cold water. Or?
Yeah. I felt like it would help preserve.
No, I'm sure it did.
For sure.
I've seen the whole decompensation process. Because I would come in and check on her, and I know she's passed, but I still talk to her.
I agree. Candy said, I don't think he's capable of feeling empathy or sympathy. That's what makes me kind of want to lean towards some type of disassociation going on in his mind. Something's not connecting, something's not firing right, something where he doesn't even feel it's not active in his mind. So maybe he's just psychotic or a sociopath, but isn't that still a mental health disorder as well? Don't want to use it as a crutch, but
that's why he says he bought the coolers too, to preserve her.
But then you hear him talk and you be like, no, he's clearly in control of what he wanted to do. So he might just be a narcissist. We've seen that several times.
I wanted to put her all in one so she could be whole.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really move her in any kind of way to keep her whole.
Yeah.
Nothing I could do to keep her remain whole.
That's what I think. I think they because he was supplying her dope or supplying her a safe haven, and he wanted to do some even swap, no swindle type. If you stay here, you got to give me some coochie. You know how lame. Look at him. That you look like that. Okay, you can stay here, but you know.
That's where it really got gross.
What happened at that point?
Right, you're right.
Well, when I had to get the second coat.
I don't know. My uncle was kind of fat too, but he did get skinny.
All right.
When he got on that dope.
I had to put her legs in that one. I'm not gonna lie.
She was missing, yeah.
Ever.
And I guess help me understand how she was in one and her legs were on another.
I had to cut her leg so I could fit me out.
Okay, when you say that, you mean that her body was too big for the first cooler? So you couldn't fit her in the first cooler? Yeah. And was she too stiff to be able to move her around to put her in the cooler?
If I could move her, I would have had her like knees up to her chest or something.
One uppers.
Okay. So you say you cut her legs. Where did you cut her legs at?
This is the most disgusting thing ever. Hopefully you never have to see something like this in your life. Ever. Alright, so here and then here.
At the knee joint?
Here, but then I realized her knees were still over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go here too.
Okay. And how did you cut her legs?
I used a saw.
He bought the saw on his credit card on April 17th, which gives the detectives a timeline to work.
He said he cut her leg at the lower part, the knee, and above the knee. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, because he cut her feet off too. He cut her legs off in 5 pieces. Oh yeah, he a dog. He nasty. He a dog. It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is us since I seen you last. I know I didn't have to walk away, but you couldn't tolerate my face. You telling me to be on my way when I told you to fall back. So can you please pick up your clothes? I have them folded. If you see me at the door, keep your eyes closed, babe, because I'm so damn ugly. Please don't judge me. So please be. Hey fam, like I said, if y'all ever need somebody to, like, you want to chop it up with, you want to talk to a little bit, hit me up. Facebook, Demetrius Dallas. IG, UnoDaOne with 2 E's. TikTok, UnoDaOne with 2 E's at the end. So tap in, conversate. Let's do it. Back to the case.
With.
Okay. Where were you planning on putting her?
I don't have a place in mind.
Didn't have a place yet.
I mean, as I travel around the countryside, I could look around and say, okay, that could be where that could be, but the only thing I thought in my mind would be like a lake with a hill or something, and at least you'll have some wildlife or something.
After dismembering Kelly Jean's body, Wade wanted to find her a nice resting place. But the detectives restrained their disbelief for now because they've got a trump card. And it's that call that tipped them off in the first place.
I only had one friend which probably made the call, and I'm not going to be upset with him. He probably got to a point where his conscience got to him too, but
that happens to people. I mean, especially when you're talking about something like someone passing away. So, who is your friend that you talked to about?
Stephen Russ.
Stephen is the man who directed the cops to that apartment last night, and he had a lot to tell them.
So he just asked you if you wanted to see the dead body?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to get me to help him to where he can go bury the body, and we told him that we wasn't going to do that.
And do you know who the person is?
Yeah, her name is Kelly Jean Warner.
Do you know?
They had an off and on relationship for a couple of years, and as far as I know, she was
off and on relationship for a couple years. Damn.
Just staying with him after he got the place.
Okay.
And from what he said, she got kind of mouthy with him. He backhanded her and accidentally killed her.
Oh, so let's get to it. You sat here and told us this whole entire time that she had a diabetic incident, slipped and bapped her head. Now your homeboy that you wanted to hide the body with you says she got mouthy with you and you backhanded her and you accidentally killed her. Boy, come on, man. Boy, you know that ain't, you going to jail, twin.
Jail, you going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo,
he had her in the bathtub for a little while, and then he wound up chopping her up and putting her in the coolers.
According to him, Kelly Jean didn't just die. Wade murdered her.
So Wade, I want you just to remind you that we have spoken to Stephen. Okay, so we've been 100%.
My man D, thank you for being here.
So I want to make
Tell
sure
the kiddos Uncle Uno saying hey.
If there's something that we've talked about that's not really 100% honest, now would be the time to say, okay, hey, I think I might have said this, but I really meant that. That way, we're
Kit Kat, welcome.
Telling each other.
He does look like he's sitting on the toilet.
I told him about that cutting process.
Okay. What did you tell him happened to Kelly?
I think I told him that she fell down.
Did you tell him that you backhanded her and something happened and she passed away?
Backhanded her? No, if he said that, then I'm a little bit upset because that's not.
Oh, that's your upset? If he said that, I'm a little bit upset because, and you look surprised because you're like, backhand. Look at it. Did that reaction say, oh, I didn't do that?
So an autopsy will be performed on Kelly, and what they will do is they will go through, all medical conditions, everything that transpired. They'll be able to tell us what her exact cause of death was. And I just want to make sure that you're telling me she was in a bathtub, you woke up, she wasn't breathing, the water was above her airways, and then we get to the medical examiner's office and they say, she got water in her lungs, but that's not what caused her death. So
ever since that first fall, I've been worried. Like I said, with the balance.
Don't worry with that first fall.
My fear is that she might have tried to got up and might have slipped back down.
Okay.
Despite Stephen's witness statement, Wade continues to deny it.
The fear that I have from police in general comes from when I was accused of a situation, and this is in my report file, so you can look it up. But at like 2:30 something in the morning, I wake up to a squad of police. I was in an abandoned factory, and they bust down through the door, and they had all their guns drawn on me. And when they interviewed her the second time, you'll see in the report, she confessed to making the story up.
Was that Kelly or was that somebody else?
That was someone else.
Okay. Other than that, have you ever been in trouble for anything else, or?
Most of the time, I've been homeless for 15 years.
Has it really been 15 years?
This is my first time having a home.
Wow, gotcha.
I never had keys.
So see, they probably was homeless together. See,
my own apartment until now. So a lot of my cases have always been trespassing, abandoned houses.
Gotcha. Okay. Any kind of domestic?
We definitely can lock him up for sure.
Domestic violence or?
We're guilty. We don't even gotta wait to book him. If y'all want to book him, we can book him because ain't nobody else involved in this but him. So matter of fact, let's drop them warrants, man. Let's go ahead and book this dweeb, and we can get back to the case and just watch how I play on that. Book him.
You're under arrest. Your noble act just destroyed all the evidence.
You're looking at 2 eyewitnesses who saw you receive stolen property, but that's only the kickoff. We've got you on manslaughter and murder. Book him, Dano.
Rhetoric, Mr. McGarrett.
Don't bet on it. From what I know of John Malcolm, he'd be glad to trade his life for yours.
Anything crazy like that?
The domestic things in the past have been dismissed in court because
that's real, Shanna.
Before, when it, with Kelly Jean, for example, all right, I kicked her in the butt because I was ashamed of her cheating on me and such.
So you kicked this girl in her butt because you talking about she was cheating on you, but you said you ain't backhand her. You just I
shouldn't have, but I did. And then, come to find out in court, she tried to blame these bruises of her ankles on me. I said, I have nothing to do with her ankles. That's false evidence.
Brad, what's up, twin?
It turns out Wade has a history of hurting Kelly Jean.
Well,
so he was just trying to all his torture and sadistic things that he wanted to do to this nice young lady. She had to be drugged or tied up or an addict, or they were homeless. He said they were homeless so they probably were living in the street, living that street life. And he just got an apartment. And when he got an apartment, he just got a way to take her away from everybody that was watching. It's the homeless entrenchments or encampments. Everybody was watching. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. Now he got her off to himself. And he was finally able to do what he wanted to do to her. That's what I'm thinking. This sick individual, because he been beating on her. He been doing her crazy. But nobody was around her to say, hey, come on. What up, Trout? Good to see you. Everything been good your way? Hope life been treating you fair, bro. Good to see you in the comments. Vibing with us. This dude Wade is crazy. Let's get back to the case.
She did leave for a while. And then she did come back, but...
Look like this man, first time, he gets worse.
The idea of us talking is being honest.
Yeah. She came back with a lot
because
of
you're a rapist for sure.
Okay.
Thank you for those warrants. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Jocelyn.
I don't know who he is.
Thank you, Santiago. Thank you.
He won't tell me that.
Part of what you just told me is absolutely true. And part of what you told me is not true.
For
sure. Coming back with marks and bruises? No.
So,
Word to Nas.
how angry were you with her for leaving and then coming back?
That boy got that old goddamn. He looked like he was one of the forefathers. He looked like he used to kick it with old George.
No. I love her.
I know you do.
Yep. And he took it to the next
To the point
level
where
for sure.
she's going to be with you and no one else?
This detective, playing bad cop, exits the room, leaving Wade with the other detective, who tries to appeal to his emotions.
I got you, thank you for stopping by.
Bring up
See you tonight at
bad
9:05.
memories or bad thoughts, but it sounds like Kelly was suffering pretty bad.
I might have only seen her cry maybe 4 times.
Okay. What caused her to cry?
2 times was pain related. Like where she got hurt, she cried.
How'd she get hurt? Did she cut herself bad, or was it a broken bone, or?
Yeah, man, this dude here.
I don't even want to really talk about that. I just know that
She doesn't belong to anyone.
that's the only time I've ever seen her cry. Just twice out of pain,
Okay.
and twice when I left her alone.
You don't want to talk about it, because did you cause the pain to her? And you can be honest with me.
Look.
It's all about getting everything off your chest.
First time he hesitated, except for when he opened the door.
When I left her alone, I know when she cried being alone, I caused that emotional pain.
Man,
Physical
she didn't
pain. I don't think
You did, if you got to say I don't think.
her physical pain caused her to cry. I think, well, maybe.
Maybe it was a little physical pain from you.
It might have been.
Okay, bro, I'm glad you're safe.
But it's only
Glad you
twice
got some time to
I've ever
spend
seen her
kick
cry
it with
from
you.
it.
Kick
She
it with
doesn't
your
cry
boy.
very often.
Gotcha. She's tough,
And she doesn't yell or scream.
She don't yell or scream. She's just tough, though.
Thought she was a possession for sure. Cool, crazy, man. Cool, wild.
Why would she
Wild
have
like us.
cried from a physical pain from you? Did you guys get in an argument or something? And
It's just, I don't want to talk about that part. Like,
it's important to get it off your chest.
I don't want. I don't like the fact that I caused her pain.
I understand that.
Inch by inch, Wade begins to admit that he might have hurt Kelly Jean.
And that's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we need to know. How she actually passed away. Whether that was from physical touch from you, whether you felt bad for her and wanted to put her out of her misery so she wasn't suffering anymore. Or
The only thing I did is had her in a tub. I remember having the water turn on for her. Physically, I was asleep, and I woke up finding her. Physically, I didn't do any harm to her other than that water.
Hey, Jesse Boo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Okay.
there was no anger moments or when she returned home.
Maybe before that we might have had some whatever, but it was not her cause of death. You know what I mean? It's not.
No, we don't know what you mean.
We would rather find out from you telling us if you knew how she died rather than finding out from the autopsy.
Right. Well, I'm telling you, that night, that's how that night went.
Shut the damn door.
Any other marks on her, that could have been scuffled between her and I. Okay? But as far as
What's going on, fam?
I'm telling
How are you? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Where you at today, man? What you driving at today? Good to see you in the building, twin. Nah, we ain't doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know I'm not doing Desk Duty until I do the whole rebranding of the morning show, new graphics, new backgrounds, all of that. And when we hit 10,000, after the mobathon, then we'll transition to the new phase in our show. So we vibing right now. We vibing. Come on in, enjoy this dude. Wade is crazy. We still got about 20 minutes left on the case. Come on, enjoy the rest, man.
you the absolute truth.
What when we do the autopsy, what marks are we gonna find that was from scuffles between the two of you?
Hey, y'all make sure y'all spend by our brother Belt, man. hit that sub so we can get, man, we trying to get money out this thing, man. There's enough paper in the world to go around. Follow your family, man. Go in there, show some love, be interactive on a couple of posts, like, share, and subscribe. That's what we doing.
Like her lips might be messed up, or
why would her lips be messed up? Did it start when she came home, after she came home from that guy and you were upset, or where did the physical stuff start between the two?
Fact, Shawnee said he worked his way up to that unalive part. He's been doing random acts of violence, just seeing how far he can push it, seeing if she gonna tell, and she ain't ever tell. She kept it funky, she kept it P, and she was just in there with him. That's probably why she was off and on, because he was doing something and she would leave, and he'll finesse her back and do something and leave, and this time she ain't get to leave. That's good work, Shawnee. That was good freaking work. Good job, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
I'll use sometimes, but I am willing to let her go, and she can love whoever she wants.
Bro, got cow y'all hell.
Let me ask you this, and I'm gonna give you a quick opportunity to tell me. When is the last time you guys got physical together? I mean, when's the last time you guys, when things got a little heated, where she would have got bruised up, or you would have got bruised up, or?
Yo, V crazy.
It might have been when she got back, but I'm telling you, it had nothing to do with how she went.
I don't think it does either.
I'm telling you.
Wade refuses to tell any other story, and the officers take him back to his holding cell, where he tells them something interesting without the cameras rolling. He says, "As far as smacking her, the only thing I use on her anymore is the belt. When you look at her, you will find belt marks on her back and neck, but that..."
Is this some BDSM type vibe? Or this was a sick individual that had his girl held hostage and he beating her like a child, beating her with a belt, slapping her around, and he just went too far this time. He tried to beat her, went too far, damaged her head, and he had to finish the do. He had to finish the do. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go.
That didn't cause her death. He's openly admitting to abusing Kelly Jean, and that's just the start of it. The detectives track down his friend Steven the next day, who also goes by Ryan, and he tells a very different story to Wade.
So this is when I was interviewing.
Karen, the higher we go up, the more they're gonna put those ads in our face, for sure, for sure. So I'm sorry, but make sure after you hit an ad, hit back to the live so you'll be right back on track. Let's get back to the
yesterday. Your name was almost the first thing out of his mouth. Oh, I know why you guys.
Bigger than the internet, man.
Oh, Steve.
Bigger than the internet.
How do you know Wade Allen?
I've known Wade for almost 10 years. That's pretty much how long I've been here in Michigan.
Truck saying 200 taps.
He was
200 taps sound good. Let's go.
First two people that I met whenever I came here. We became instant best friends.
Would you consider yourself best friends now?
Not really.
Not really?
Steve and Wade were homeless together for a while, but they grew apart.
So the whole...
There was an encampment. He couldn't beat on that girl like that. Cause Wade, Steven would have did something to Wade. Steven looked like he would have went upside Wade's head. Wade was just a goof. He was even in the homeless community. He was a loser. Like, he wasn't even on the rank structure in the homeless community. Like, boy, get back. We don't even mess with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what he seemed like to me.
The case came to light when Central Dispatch got a call.
Choke him.
Regarding Wade and KJ.
Yeah, we're going to go up,
bro. Do you know about that call?
Yes, I did.
Did you place that call to Central Dispatch?
Yes, I did.
And what was it?
Yeah, now, so when I do my videos, like if after we get off live, for some reason, that's when the hype button comes up. So I don't know, bro. Maybe when I get to a certain level, but I do have a hype button on the videos. Like, you can go back to yesterday's video, you can hype that video. But I don't know why live don't give you the hype button. Maybe I need to keep growing. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I do have it on the, like, as soon as I hit end screen, It'll be there. I don't know.
Call
It's crazy. Cool.
My family was getting very scared of him.
Let's go big.
It was to the point that they couldn't even sleep, so I had to do something.
Oh.
Okay. And why is it that they were getting scared of him?
I told you Steven ain't playing with Wade, old roly-poly ass. You said my family was scared, so I had to shake and bake. I had to make it shake.
He kept making comments about killing and cutting up our friends.
Wade did?
Yes.
Have you ever heard Wade make a statement about killing and cutting out KJ?
Yes.
Well, do you remember how long ago that was?
It's probably been about
Steve got that choker on. It's really choking him.
Came to me one night on Facebook saying that he was really scared and that he had done something stupid and needed someone to talk to. He said that he had hit KJ, as he's done numerous times, but this time she hit her head on the fireplace, the mantelpiece of it, and that she had stayed like that for a couple days, and he knew she was alive, but she wouldn't eat or nothing like that. He said that he took a torch and would torch some of her body. He wanted us to help him move the body with the car.
He torched some of. Oh my word! Oh my word! God.
And we both told him no, that we can't do that. And I was like, you're one of my closest friends, and I'll keep your secret for you, but obviously I couldn't.
Wade wasn't trying to find a suitable resting place for Kelly Jean.
A lake with a hill or something, and at least you'll have some wildlife.
Thank you.
Or something.
He was trying to escape detection, and he wanted Steve to help him.
Do you have to say that they were fighting about?
No. He never does. They've got into several fights that I know of. One of them actually led to a court battle, and she brought up a fall and blamed it on him, so they threw the case out. So I don't really know.
And he told you that he had cut her up and put her in the cooler?
Mm-hmm. In the bathtub that way it would drain.
Where did he say he cut her up at?
The bathtub.
He said he cut her in the bathtub?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said that told that his neighbors that he was going to be cutting some wood and stuff, so I don't know.
Would you consider him controlling of her?
Hey, thank you, CC. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting a big brick in the foundation to help us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you so much. See, I appreciate you, Mom. Thank you so much. See you, Rock. Let's get back to the case.
He'd tell her to go to the store, and if she couldn't find her way to the store, then he would tell her how stupid she was and send her back.
This is a far more compelling explanation for Kelly Jean's death than Wade's convoluted story. A pattern of control and abuse escalated until he hit her so hard it caused brain damage. And
hit her so hard it caused brain damage. She hit that fireplace, and like my bro said, like my bro Trail said, man, lock his ass up.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Your ass.
Instead of calling 911, he tortured her and let her die in the bathtub before mutilating her body. And a whole series of witnesses corroborate this version of events. Another friend of Wade's, a man named Bill, says Wade tried to trade him a reciprocating saw on May 21st.
The boy done sold a saw to them, man, with the body chunk part. See, that's what makes me stop saying this ain't no mental health. You knew this was calculated. This was planned. This was carried out. This was thought through. But you just didn't think nobody was going to catch on to you, bruh. This ain't no mental health. You a dog. You a filthy freaking dog, bro. Like, no, I can't even lean on the crutch of mental health no more, bro. And I haven't did this in a minute, but he's the biggest dog of them all.
You ugly? You ugly, ugly. You ugly? Bitch, I'm ugly, ugly. I represent for all the ugly doggies. Third Wall, Uptown, Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm about it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from where we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly.
Say that he was insisting that you take this off?
Pretty much, yes, he was insisting.
John, what's going on, family? Welcome in.
Because I even said no, not right now.
Yes, Trav, absolutely.
And
appreciate y'all.
Persistent about it?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything about the saw that was weird, different?
Not until I heard that all went down, and then I looked. I held the baggie up to the light because my electricity's off. The power, the storm took power out. So
that happened to me.
Looking at you can see like in a serration, and it looked like a chunk of something in there.
He was trying to
This man still has this lady body parts in the saw that he sold to somebody. He's filthy. Back to the case.
dispose of the evidence. The detectives locate Wade's ex, Katie. She says he once threatened to break her arm.
Did he ever talk to you about him hurting other people? Like almost like a bragging kind of, I did this to this person or this to them.
He told me that he had a problem with women before, like he was violent towards women before. Somehow that didn't scare me.
Thank you, Jules.
And most chilling of all are the stories Wade's cellmates have to tell. According to them, he's been bragging.
Basically, he was always talking about how she would eat and that he was.
Karen, this was legs in the cooler. This was about Wade. I didn't get his last name. This was he dismembered a lady, put her bodies in a cooler. Crazy case. This was pretty crazy. I'll get the info for you and drop it in
Beating her with his hands, and she fell, hit her head, and she was on the floor, never woke up. I guess he said that she was like in a coma of some sort, that he had put her in the bathtub, turned the hot water on full, and thought that she would wake up herself, and just left her in there to scald the shit out of her. That he quit beating her with his hands and started using a belt to beat her in her back and stuff, trying to wake her up and everything.
So according to that lady was, after that injury, she was a vegetable. And he was torturing her to see if she would wake up, because he probably in his sick, deranged mind, oh, you're faking. You're not that hurt. Get up. Get your ass up. Yeah, you can tell he was on that.
It became an incident where at one point he ended up backhanding her, and
everybody telling the same story.
She told him supposedly that he was going to go to jail for that, and then Wade started tying her up and keeping her to where she couldn't go anywhere.
He said when she got to be submitted to that, where she would just let him do it without having to fight him, that's when he started taking the torch and burning her.
So Wade Allen told this to you, like you and I sat here in conversation.
Sat down, you know, they were all, well, it was all four of us, but Chris was reading through his police report, and, you know, they were laughing and cutting up and just not making jokes about it, but just.
That's what I'm saying.
I sat down there and he told me, you know, about this white ribbon, and he took a white ribbon, and her head was in his lap, and he put it around her neck, and he said, at least you're going to die by somebody that loves you. And he said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. I said, man, I was like, how did you know that?
Bro.
And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
Thank you again, CC.
And
my Southside
he's like, I took her for five or so minutes, and he said he didn't know if it killed her, but he had to smack her to get her to come back. And I guess she never actually came back. She
no, what case is this? Still the first one, Mama? This is the first one.
She came back, but she wasn't there.
Wade deprived Kelly Jean's brain of oxygen for long enough to cause irreversible brain damage. It was no accident, and the medical examiner agrees. They record a finding of homicide by unspecified means. Whether Kelly Jean was hit over the head or strangled to later drown, it's clear that Wade killed her.
He was bragging and laughing about it the whole time, which was the disturbing part.
It's out there, man. He's just laughing about it, and he can talk about it like it's nothing to it.
Yeah, because he's a jerk.
He jokes about it.
I think he's sick and he needs help, dude, and I don't think this is the first person he did this with. You know?
Why would you say that?
I just get this feeling, you know what I mean?
So is it something that he said, or
yeah, pretty much that he goes both. How he says that he stays all over and stuff, you know what I mean? It just it's kind of odd.
No other victims are discovered, but the dispassionate way Wade disposed of her body and the way he bragged about it afterwards means that even if he hasn't killed in the past, he might well have done so in the future. Thankfully, he was stopped in time, but it was too late for Kelly Jean.
Damn, man.
When Wade learns that his cellmates snitched on him, he sexually assaults one of them. This is added to the counts against.
Wade too turned up. I wonder which one he got. That little man. Wait a minute. Y'all. Which one of those? This make me want to go back to when they was testifying to see which one we think he got. Coop, you hit it right on the head, Coop. Shut the damn door, boy. God. Oh, what? Bruh, y'all, I gotta run it back. I want to know which one of the cellies that it was 4 of them guys. I don't think Wade could have took Big Boy. And I don't think he could have took the black guy. Man, let's go back and see, y'all. Let's go see which cellmates he got. Let's go see which cellmates. Okay.
To dispose of the evidence. The detectives locate Wade's ex, Katie. She says he once threatened to break her arm.
Y'all? He ever talked to you about him? Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. This crazy. Bro, that just take back everything I said. I said, oh, he pie. He only do that to vulnerable women. That man in jail causing hell. Oh my God, bro. Someone said I bet it was the one with the list. I'm thinking that one was it too.
Other people? Like almost like a bragging kind of, I did this to this person or this to them.
Told me that he had a problem with
I ran it back, buddy. My fault.
Like he was violent towards women before. Somehow that didn't scare me. I don't know why.
And most chilling of all are the stories.
Who he get, y'all? Boy in the bottom right. I put my money on bottom right. Either the two on the end are the most vulnerable. He might have got old head. Cause Chrome Dome look like he a head, but the shit. Y'all, who he get, y'all? Which one did he get? Ruby, he's sick. Hey, King said, I think he got the 4th dude. That's bottom right. Trey said, what the what? He said he was too proud. She said, run that shit back. Bro. Sorry, y'all. But dang, that is crazy. Oh man, he going too fed, man. Look, bald head. Oh man, Bun, you think top left? Bro, he fought, man. Nah, he fought back, twin. He fought top right. Oh, Santiago. Is that an alligator in the tank behind her? I think that was, bro. The last one, I reckon, he had the weird voice. Oh man. Man, how you going? Bro, you can't fight him, man. Off. Okay, I gotta hear their testimony again.
Wade's cellmates have to tell. According to them, he's been bragging.
Basically, he was all.
Yeah. That was heady. That was bottom right.
Talking about how she wouldn't eat and that he was beating her with his hands and she fell, hit her head, and she was on the floor, never woke up. I guess he said that she was like in a coma of some sort, that he had put her in the bathtub, turned the hot water on full, and thought that she would wake up herself and just left her in there to scald the shit out of her. That he quit beating her with his hands and started using a belt to beat her in her back and stuff, trying to wake her up and everything.
There became an incident where at one point he ended up backhanding her, and after him backhanding her, she told him supposedly that he was going to go to jail for that, and then Wade started tying her up and keeping her to where she couldn't go anywhere.
He said when she got to be submitted to that, where she would just let him do it.
I don't know. This bottom left, he sound like he'll fight. He used to listen to grunge. He used to listen to Nirvana, and that motherfucker just gonna start throwing haymakers if you try to touch. He just he might not hit nothing, but he's swinging like a fool. Yeah, he look like he going off the deep end.
Fighting. That's when he started taking the torch and burning her.
So Wade Allen told this to you, like you and I sat here in conversation.
He looked like he got a little.
Well, it was all four of us, but Chris was reading through his police report, and they were laughing and cutting up and just not making jokes about it, but just
facts, Candy.
But I sat down there and he told me, about this white ribbon, and he took a white ribbon and her head was in his lap, and he put it around her neck, and he said, at least you're gonna die by somebody that loves you. And he said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. I said, and I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it. And he's like, I choked her for five or so minutes, and he said he didn't know if it killed her, but he had to smack her to get her to come back.
He for real, and Pennywise for sure.
She came back. She came back, but she wasn't there.
Wade deprived Kelly Jean's brain of oxygen for long enough to cause irreversible brain damage. It was no accident, and the medical examiner agrees. They record a finding of homicide by unspecified means. Whether Kelly Jean was hit over the head or strangled to later drown, it's clear that Wade killed her.
He was bragging and laughing about it the whole time, which was the disturbing part.
It's just...
Yeah, he was already, his head had unturned red. He got tears in his eyes. He knew he was in for a world of he probably was like, man, you got to get me out of the cell if I tell you. That's what
It's out there, man. He's just laughing about it. He can talk about it like it's nothing to it. I mean, he jokes about it.
I think he's sick and he needs help, dude, and I don't think this is the first person.
That's who he got right now, man. That's how he got this guy. This is who he took advantage of, man.
Did this with,
He looked like he might be a little sick in jail, man. Like he frail. Yeah, this who he did. Where did he come from, though? We didn't see him. We didn't see him in the four-piece lineup. Yeah, cause that looked like a unit on his head. Like, Yeah, this
I just get this feeling, you know.
that boy said mosh pit Moses, boy. I almost fell out this chair,
yeah,
boy.
pretty much that he goes both. How he says that he stays all over and stuff, you know what I mean?
He the one with the head down. Okay.
No other victims are discovered, but the dispassionate way Wade disposed of her body and the way he bragged about it afterwards means that even if he hasn't killed in the past,
that's why I say it was consensual. Yes, Trav, you was on it, bro. Yes, that's what. And yes, he was him. That was him. Y'all sharp as hell, man. Y'all sharp, man.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, Detective. Good work.
Dasha! Yeah, he was. Yeah.
he might well have done so in the future. Thankfully, he was stopped in time, but it was too late for Kelly Jean. When Wade learns that his cellmates snitched on him, he sexually assaults one of them. This is added to the counts against him, and he tries to have the murder charges dismissed based on how the cops conducted the search, putting him in cuffs and threatening to detain him if he did not let them in. But the court overrules his motion. The day before his trial is due to start, in January 2023, he pleads no contest to second-degree homicide, attempted dismemberment and mutilation, and attempted third-degree criminal sexual conduct. He will serve a minimum of 44 years in prison, and he has still not admitted what he did, saying at his sentencing hearing, "I ask the family to please forgive me. They don't have to, but with or without their forgiveness, I have to forgive myself." But according to everyone who knows him, he doesn't deserve such forgiveness. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, the U.S. National Domestic Violence Hotline is available 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 1-800-799-SAFE 7233 or visit thehotline.org. What do you think about this horrifying story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, keep up with our channel, and we will see you very soon on The Decoder.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all know what we got to do. We got to handle our business. I know we booked him already, but he deserved to be booked again. Drop them warrants in the comments. Let's book him and let's wrap up today's You Pick the Case. God, he was a dog, bro. He was a real dog.
Drop it.
You're under arrest for murder. Book him down. Jury.
Y'all so funny, man. Y'all hilarious. I want to say thank you for a great case. You picked the case. I think we're going to implement this on Tuesdays. Tuesdays, you pick the case for sure. Now, Wednesday, tomorrow. You know, tomorrow night, we don't have any night shift. Tonight, we'll have night shift at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tap in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. Body cam. Tap in with me. We do our little time on the case, and then we go to the after party and we kick it with that boy Ace. Make sure y'all follow Ace or Media. We got that true crime locked up. So tomorrow, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Foxhole Bros on my personal page. So make sure that you are locked in and you rocking with Uno in real life on YouTube. Follow, go subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Be a part of the gang, and you can come talk, kick flavor with me and my brother. Early Darius used to steal Willis. That's what I call him. Come kick it with my bro. We talk about life before, during, and after our military service. 25 plus years of friendship and everything in between. The Seriously Lighthearted podcast. Come kick it with your boy. Get to know Uno a little bit on the personal side because you get to see me on our work. This our works channel. We do true crime, and that's what we do right here. But come kick it and see how I interact and how I move as a man, and learn a little bit more about me than other than the person that you see here. Tonight I hope to see you guys in the comments vibing on the shift, ready to work. Thank you for a great content creation journey so far. I look forward to putting in more work and going to the next level. When we hit 10,000, we gotta go harder. That's just how I am. So right now we coasting, we going through our emotions. We kind of saying goodbye to this the One's Detective Agency like platform as we know it, because we're gonna do a whole little change. We're gonna be the same, but we're gonna rebrand a little bit. We're gonna have some of your familiar favorites, and we're gonna come at it in a different way. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for being a part of this journey. We still got a little work to do. We got about 80 people to go before we get to the 10,000 mark, and before we hit the Mobathon journey. So buckle up, be ready, man. This has been a great 5 years in the making. I look forward to seeing what the next 5 holds. Go out, be light, be love, be you, because that's what God designed you to be. Thank you for being my friend. I love you. I'll see you tonight at 9:05 p.m. for the night shift. I love y'all, man. Peace.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Krewe with UnoDaOne. This has been the One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.